Hi friends, my name is Helia. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about money. The subject that so many of us think about, so many of us are resistant about, so many of us want it, have conflicting feeling about it, and it's a tricky subject. So I just want to first read a very short paragraph from a book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He says, every human being who reaches the age of understanding of the purpose of money wishes for it. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definite ways and means to acquire riches, and backing those plans with persistence, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. So first of all, if you're one of those people who have a lot of conflicting feelings about riches and money, and you think money is root of all evil, or rich people are mean, miserable, unhappy, or any kind of negative feeling you have about money, even if it is hard to make money, money doesn't grow on trees. I want you to know that these are all beliefs, and most of them are limiting beliefs that are stopping you from living a fulfilled life. I want you to try to think about your beliefs and write them down maybe, and look at them from an outside as a third person and see, where do those beliefs come from? Who put them in your mind first? Do they come from your parents, your parent figures, your environment when you were a kid, media, the society? We all have limiting beliefs about different subjects in life, and we do have a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to money. Unfortunately, because of our upbringing, and most of the parents were not aware, and they just transferred their own feelings to us and to our subconscious mind when we were kids. But now that we have developed our mind and we can think, we can look at these beliefs and see how true they are or how false they are. And a lot of these beliefs about money are unfortunately negative and limiting. And I want you to think about money as a tool. So money is not good or bad. We just give it meaning by the things that we do. Money is an amplifier. It amplifies whoever you are. If you're a good person and you do good things in the world and you help others and you contribute, when you have more money, you only do better stuff. You only become more helpful. You have a tool now to go around and help other people and contribute more and make the world a better place. If you're a bad person and you'll do bad no matter what, when you get more money, that is again a tool to help you to do worse stuff and go around and spread negativity and do harmful things to other people. So I just want you to look at the money as neutral, completely neutral. We as human beings give money meaning. Okay? And I posted something on my social media a couple of days ago, and two things that I want you to think about that are super, super important. If you think about how much money is being circulated in the world right now, how much money the banks are holding, how much money some people are having in the whole world, in your country, even in your city, how much money is being circulated every day through different people, different businesses, different corporations. So there is an abundance of money. There is no lack. The money is there, and more money is being printed all the time. Money is literally paper, comes from the trees. There is no limitation to the amount of money that can be printed. That depends on inflation and so many financial situations in each country. But it's not a resource that there is any cap or limit to it. Where does the money come from anyways? So I want you to look at it as unlimited source and abundance. A lot of money is always being circulated in the whole world, in your country, in your city, right now at this moment. Okay, so the money is there. That's the first thing. The second thing is we have so many opportunities when you think about it through our small device, which is called the cell phone, through internet. If you have a cell phone, if you have an internet connection, there is just so much you can do. You can literally connect to the whole world through internet and your phone. And technology is an amazing tool. So in this day and age, in 2023, we have so much abundance and so many opportunities, so many businesses that we can run just through technology. You can do so much. You can be a YouTuber, you can create a product, sell it online. You can have an amazing service that helps people and sell it online. You can become a coach, you can become an affiliate, you can become a network marketer. You can create content on different platforms in social media. You can create art and sell it. You can teach something, teach an instrument, teach a language. There's just so much you can do just through this medium, just technology and internet. And there's just so much more opportunities out there that people are creating with now AI and different things. So the opportunities out there, there is no limitation when it comes to opportunities. The money is out there. There are people who are millionaires and billionaires, and no, not all of them had a millionaire and billionaire parent or husband or wife. There are so many self-made millionaires. And my mentor, Bob Proctor, was one of them. He didn't have high school education. He was not from a rich family. He was actually from a very, very poor family. But he did it through this material that I teach, through the knowledge of how the mind works, how our conscious and subconscious function. And there's just so much to do. So if you consider these two things, the amount of money that's being circulated in the world and the amount of opportunities that are out there through technology and internet, the only reason, if you are experiencing lack of money, the money is out there, opportunities are there. If you're experiencing lack of money, the only reason you're experiencing that is because of your own limiting beliefs. And I know it can hurt. I know you might say, you don't even know me, you don't know my situation, you don't know what I've been going through, my life has been hell, it's been so hard, I've been bankrupt, I've been this and that. If you are experiencing any limits in your finances, it all comes from your own limiting beliefs rooted deep in your subconscious and in your paradigm and in your programming. And I can help you to remove those. It's a paradigm shift that we do. There's a lot of programming there since your childhood from people around you. If you hang out with people who only talk about lack and limitation, guess what? You're reinforcing those ideas day in, day out. And there's no way to get out of that unless you become aware of that, you get into a coaching program, you do something to change your limiting beliefs, and it doesn't happen overnight. It requires work. You need to work on your beliefs. You need to shift your programming. But I want to give you an exercise today that is going to be your first step toward acquiring more riches in your life. And I want you to save this video and watch it, take notes of all these 6 steps, and share it with your friends, share it with your circle, with people who you hang out with, because you want to raise their vibration too, because you want to be around people who are at the same vibration, frequency, money mindset level as you are. So it's important to share it with other people as well. So this is again from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This paragraph, this chapter, it says 6 ways to turn desires into gold. The method by which desire for riches can be transmuted into its financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical steps. So these are very practical and absolutely anyone can do that. It requires a little bit of time every day, But if you don't have this much time for yourself, I mean, what are you doing? First, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It's not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. There is a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in a subsequent chapter. So the first step is for you to think about how much money do you need? How much is your rent? How much is your mortgage? How much are you paying for your car, for utilities, for this and that, for your kids, for grocery shopping? How much money you need? And on top of that, how does your ideal life look like? You need to sit and think about it. How does your ideal house look like? How much would that be? How much would that cost? How much the lifestyle that you desire would cost, and how much money is that, and how much money do you really want? At this point, forget about the how. Don't let the limiting beliefs about how and when and from where and the resources to stop your plan. This is your first step. You just think about the amount of money you want. It's about your want and desire, what is really, really in your heart. How much money do you really want? And come up with the exact amount. That's step one. Step two, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. So we talk a lot about manifestation and law of attraction. And some people make this mistake of thinking manifestation and law of attraction, it just means that you desire something and you think about something and it just drops on your lap from the sky. Sometimes it might feel like that if you're a really stronger manifester. But if you're just getting familiar with manifestation, there's a lot of synchronicities out there, a lot of things that can happen that can look like magic and luck, but it's the power of mind. But if we are not there yet, this is a practical step to manifest. So first, you decide what amount of money you really want and desire in your life. And second, you think about what is the exchange. Just in general, you don't need to go too deep into it. You can say, this amount of money for this kind of service that I know and I can deliver and I can help other people with, or this kind of product that I can sell and I can help people with, or through this career, or through this job, or applying for this kind of job. What is it that you can do? What is it that you can deliver? What is it that you can give in exchange for the money that you want? Third step, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. So this is so, so important. Sometimes when I teach these things to my clients, they have this beautiful dream and desire, the amount of money, what they are willing to exchange for it, but they don't have a date. So if you don't have a date, your mind always think about it as in a future, and it will always remain in the future and you will never manifest it. The mind is a goal-seeking mechanism. It always goes after what you give it. So the more precise you are, the better your mind works on finding solutions. And when you give it a date, the mind works towards that date. It has a timeline, right? It works towards that date. It doesn't mean that you're gonna 100% get to your goal at that date. You might get it sooner or later. The date is up to the universe. But you need to have a date to give your mind some guidance and some target. The fourth step, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you're ready or not, to put this plan into action. So this is again so, so important. So many times we have ideas, we have plans, we get so excited, we watch a video like this and we become so motivated, we write down our goals and things that we want to do in exchange for the money, but we don't act upon it, sometimes because we get overwhelmed, sometimes because there's just so many steps to take, so many things to do. Come up with a plan. You don't need to know A to Z plan. I always say that you don't need to know all the way from here where you are to getting your goal. You just need to have an overall plan, and the plan always keeps changing. And also, you need to know what is it that you can do right now, today, in this moment to get you a tiny bit closer to your goal. That's all you need to know every day. Every day you wake up, you need to know what is the needle moving activity you can do today to get you closer to your goal. Don't let your mind become overwhelmed with all the steps that you have to take and the website that you have to create and this and that. Just think about what is it that you have to do today and at once get to work. Fifth, write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition. State what you intend to give in return for the money and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. So you want to write this statement. So you write this statement, and Bob Proctor, what I learned from Bob, and what we call it a goal card. So he always talked about a goal card. He always carried a goal card in his pocket. But it was from a long time ago. Nowadays, I teach my clients to have your goal card on your phone as a reminder, so it goes off every few hours, so you can read it, so you can stimulate your mind with your goal, and you can stay on track and on purpose with your goal. So the example would be, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $100,000 a month by the end of 2023, delivering the service of this and that, or selling this product, or doing whatever business that is you are doing, and that's it. So you start with, I'm so happy and grateful now that, because we want to be in the present moment, we don't want it to be in the future. And you state the amount of money, you state the date, and you state what you're going to do, what kind of service, what kind of business, what kind of job, what is it that you're giving in exchange for the money. And the last step, sixth, read your written statement out loud twice daily, once just before retiring at night and once after arising in the morning. As you read, see, feel, and believe yourself already in possession of the money. This is so important, guys. You don't want to just mechanically write this thing and read it. You want to see it, you want to feel it, you want to believe it. So we talk about visualization. We talk about the will, with your will and focus, keeping that image of the money that you desire with the service you're returning in return, you're giving in return. You want to keep it on your mind, on the screen of your mind. And it says in this book that do it at least 2 times, morning and night. But I want to bring this to your attention that if you just do it in the morning and at night, but you go with your day, and during the day you are having all kind of negative limiting beliefs, nothing is going to change in your life. That's something that I hear a lot from people. They say, oh, I do this, oh, I have a goal card, oh, I have a desire, I know how much I want, and I know exactly what I want to do for it, and I have a date, and I do that, and I say that, I say affirmations morning and night, but nothing is changing in my life. And I ask them, how are they thinking? How are they feeling? How are they behaving? What is a narrative running in their head during the day, the whole day? Are they going shopping, looking at the items and price tags and feel and think lack and limitation? Are they getting the utility bill and thinking lack and limitation and feeling resistant towards paying that? What is the internal dialogue? What is the underlying feelings you have every day? So it's so important we just want to rise our vibration during the whole day. It's not just doing this morning and night and that's it. And it's a process. Again, it doesn't come one day, it's a process, and we can learn and apply one day after the other, and we will eventually get better. Another thing I want to share with you guys and ask you is that don't be hard on yourself in this process. We want what we want right now. We want the money that we want yesterday. But we have to be patient, and we have to have faith in the universe and in our journey. And just do these things, watch these videos, go over them again, share it with your friends, and I promise you, things are going to start shifting in your life. So that was it for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon.